Yeah, good morning, all. Today I will go with while, do while, delay, flow decision. First of all, I will go with while activity. It will repeat a single activity or more than one activity more than one time. Do while. It is also a loop. It will repeat a single activity or more than one activity more than one time. See, observation. I will go to the studio. I will remove this default flowchart. Drag and drop the sequence, right click, set as start node, go with data manager. I will remove this default variable right now. See, I will drag and drop while activity, drag and drop that while activity. See, observe this one. If you want to run a loop, you must be give that initial value, condition, increment or decrement. See, this time go with the data manager and go with the create variable. Here I will create the variable is called as I, and I will select the data type is called as integer type. Okay, data type is called as integer type. Right now, see, I will drag and drop a sign. I will drag and drop a sign. Right now, I equals to 1. Write that condition. Just I want to display a message up to 5 times. Right now, here, I will pass that condition is called as 5. Okay, right now, I will drag and drop that message box. See, I will display the message. Yes, sir. UiPath Studio. I equals to I plus 1. See, if you want to run a loop, see, you must be give that initial value, condition, increment or decrement. Okay. See, right now I want to display the message up to 5 times, sir. See, it is started with first time. I is equal to 1. and see, check that condition. I less than or equals to 5. 1 less than or equals to 5. The condition is true. Control executed in the body. Displayed that message. After that, increase that I value. See, I value is 1. 1 is equal to 1 plus 1. Right now, I value is 2. Check with the condition. 2 less than or equals to 5. The condition is true. Again, execute it in the body. Display the message. Increase the I value. Previous I value is 2. 2 is equal to 2 plus 1. Right now, see, 3. 3 less than or equals to 5. This looping will be continued here. If the condition is false, it will control will come out from that loop itself. Observe this one. Right now, click on the debug. Without using loop also, we can display the message up to 5 times, no issue. Drag and drop 5 message boxes. That is enough. See, in case if you want to display that same message up to 100 times, at that time, you must be drag and drop 100 message boxes. At that time, your use case size increased here. At the same time, see, use case size also increased, and many activities we have to drag and drop. It will take more time. Successfully executed up to 5 times. See, after this one, I want to add that iterations. Every time here in this loop, my I value is increasing, right? See, I will pass that I variable in this message box. Add the plus operator, I dot toString. Okay. See, click here, run this file. First time, studio first time. See, iteration also added right now. Five times. See, observe this one. I will use that simple use case. After that, I will go with the do while activity. See, find sum of 1 to 10 numbers using while activity. See, sum of 1 to 10 numbers in the sense 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up to 10. Okay. See, you people try to apply this logic. I is equal to 1 and take one temporary variable. Sum is equal to 0 and see, take that while loop. While, see, here I am writing that C language code. So that's why I'm writing complete syntax here. See, observe this one. In UI path, no need to write these brackets and all. Okay. See, simply sum is equal to sum plus I. Every time I value must be increased. I is equal to I plus 1. This is the C, simple logic. After finding the total, the result is in some variable that you have to display in outside of the loop. That means finally you are getting only one result, right? So that's why print result. The result is some variable. Okay. See, just you can use this logic. Okay. Find even numbers between 1 to 15 using while activity. See, even number in the sense, see, if any number is exactly divisible with 2, that is called as even number already. Yesterday we have seen that. But in this use case, find even numbers between 1 to 15. Every number you have to check it, right? Every number you must be divided with 2. If the remainder is 0, then that is even number, right? That means, see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, all are even numbers. See, every number you must be check it. See, you people run the loop up to 15 times. I is equal to 1, I less than or equals to 15. Inside the while loop, inside the while loop, take that if activity. If he wants to take a decision, use that if activity, right? Inside the while loop, take that if activity. My I value is changing every time. So that's why, see, you can go with the I mod 2 is equal to 0. That is enough. Okay. I mod 2 is equal to 0. Okay. Like this is simple logic. You people try to implement it. See, do while activity. It is also a loop. It will also repeat a single activity or more than one activity more than one time. See, I will show you right now. See, observe this one. Do while. See, I will drag and drop do while. See, observe this one. What is the difference between while activity and do while activity? See, observe this one. While activity having that condition first. But do while activity here don't have that condition first. The condition is in last. See, our while activity having that condition first. So that's why it is called as a pre-checking condition loop or entry control loop. It is called as pre-checking condition loop or entry control loop. Remind this one. See, in do while activity, first time without checking any condition, control directly executed in the body. After that, it is checking the condition. So that's why it is called as a post-checking condition loop or exit control loop. Post-checking condition loop or exit control loop. See, based on the requirement, we are using these while and do while activities. See, observe this one. If you wants to run that any loop, you must be give that initial value, condition, increment or decrement. Where exactly how to start, where exactly how to stop. That you must be specified. Okay. See, right now, I want to display the simple message up to 5 times. Taking that initial value, I is equal to 1. And right now, I will drag and drop the message box. I will display the message. See, Park Studio. I want to add the iterations also. Plus I dot toString. I dot toString. Right now, drag and drop that assign. Drag and drop that assign. I is equal to I plus 1. Right now here, I will write that condition I less than or equals to 5. Okay, less than or equals to 5. Observe this one. I will click on the debug. Execution started from main. Execution started from main. Taken that initial value without checking any condition. Directly executed on the body. Displayed that message. Increased the time value and checked that condition. The condition is true, so that's why repeated the body right now. Okay, click on that OK. Second time, third time, fourth time, and fifth time. Sometimes they will ask you that what are the different types of loops. You can say that a while and do while activity. Then difference. While is called as a pre-checking condition loop and a do while is called as post-checking condition loop. That you have to explain. Okay. See, I will go with the delay activity. It will always wait to execute next activity. It will always wait to execute next activity based on the given time span. See, in the delay activity, simply we are passing that time span only. There is no logic here. Okay. See, observe this one. I will show you the delay activity with the while activity. See, observe this one. See, before using the delay activity, I will execute this process. Click here, run this file. See, display that message. Click on that OK. See, OK. Once if I click on that OK button, immediately getting that next message box without waiting. See, observe this one. Click here, run this file. Once if I click on that OK button, immediately getting that next message box without waiting. See, observe this one. Right now, inside the while loop, I will drag and drop delay activity. See, drag and drop. See, here by default, see, 5 seconds delay added here. See, here you can pass that, say, hours, minutes, and seconds. If you want to change that one, you can change it 10 seconds delay, like that. Okay, whatever it may be. By default, 5 seconds delay right now. See, click here, run this file. In previous execution, message box displayed quickly, right? But right now it is taking few seconds of delay. Observe this one. Here in the delay activity, there is no logic, right? See, where exactly how to use this delay activity? We are automating desktop applications, we are automating web applications, we are automating Citrix applications. Desktop applications is running in your local machine. There is no dependency. Okay. See, but web applications having the dependency that is called as internet. Sometimes our internet is slow. At that time, it will take more time to open that website. At that time, your bot must be wait some time. Okay. At that time, you can go with the delay the activity. See, sometimes our internet is very fast, no issue, but hosting server is down. At that time also, it will take more time to open that website. At that time also, you must be wait. See, at the time of automating the Citrix application, see, once if you are trying to connect to that Citrix, due to that network issue, it will take more time to connecting that remote desktop. At that time also, you must be wait. At that time, you can go with the delay is that. See, at the time of web application automation, again we'll discuss about the different delays. Okay. See, I will close the flow decision activity. In last class, we had already discussed about that if activity, right? The flow decision is also similar to if activity. Okay. It is also similar to if activity. It contains direction. I will show you right now. I will go with home, go with the transactional process. flow decision. See, what is the difference between if activity and flow decision? Interview point of view, they will ask you, if activity flow decision. If activity contains branches, that is called as if branch and else branch, right? Flow decision, it contains directions. See, if activity we can use this activity in both process workflow and transaction process. Flow decision, you can use this activity only in transactional process. Command this. I will show you right now. I will remove this default flowchart. Remove the default flowchart. See, observe this one. I will drag and drop if activity. I will drag and drop flow decision. See, observe this one. Double click on the if activity. It contains two branches. One is the if branch, another one is else branch. See, observe this one. If activity it contains branches, but flow decision having that direction, right? See, observe this one. If the condition is true, control execute in one direction. If the condition is false, control execute in another direction. See, observe this one. See, observe this one. If activity, we can use this activity in both process workflow and transactional process. Flow decision, we can use it only in transactional process. See, observe this one. We know about the process workflow. It is a linear workflow, right? See, we can use that if activity in this process workflow and transactional process. But flow decision, it contains directions. That activity we can use it only in transactional process only because it is called as a non-linear workflow. Okay, remind this. Right now, I will remove this if activity, remove that. See, I will drag and drop a sequence, right click, set as start node. I will go with the data manager. I will go with the variable panel. I will create the variable is called as var. See, type is called as integer type. See, after this one. Scope is called as main scope. Okay, main scope. I will go with the sequence. Here I will drag and drop input dialog box. Yesterday my UiPath Studio already updated, so that's why whether it is working fine or not, I will cross check it right now. Okay. So observe this one. In this input dialog box, I am not giving that any title and any label. Simply in output property, pass the variable is called as var. Okay. Just I will check it right now. Click here. If it is working fine, I will go with this input dialog box. It's working fine right now. Okay. Last two updates, there is a issue in the community. That's why not at work out at the time. See, observe this one. Right now, I have connected this sequence with the flow decision. See, I will drag and drop a message box. See, and here I will drag and drop a message box this side. See, in the flow decision, selected the flow decision. See, go to the condition part, condition property. Here I will write the condition var greater than 5. Let's check it right now. If the input value is greater than 5, the condition is true, right? See, move your cursor in this flow decision. You can see the condition here, right? See, if the condition is true, control execute in this direction, display the message. Right now here, continue business process. If the condition is false, control execute in this another direction. See here, I will display the message is retry. See, come back. See, I will connect this message box with the previous activity. Already I have told you, a transactional process is called as a non-linear workflow. Based on the requirement, already executed activities, if we want to repeat, we can repeat it here, right? See, observe this one. See, here, my explanation purpose, here I have taken this message box. See, directly this connection, you can directly connect with the sequence, okay? You people no need to take this message box, extra message box. See, I will click on the debug. See, my input value is called as 3. Click on that, okay. The condition is false, so control executed in this direction. Display that message is retry. Again, it is asking that input. This time, my input is called as 3. This condition is false. My input is called as 8. This time, that condition is true. Control executed in that another direction. See, my explanation purpose, just here I have taken this message box. See, in case if you want to write any so other logic, so at that time you can use that sequence. Okay, in sequence we can drag and drop more than one activities inside the sequence. Already we know that. See, observe this one. I will remove this connection. Based on the requirement, already executed activities, if you want to repeat, you can repeat it here. At the same time, based on your requirement, business requirement, if you want to change that execution flow, you can change it here. See, my customer is having that two type of options. once if you select one drop down itself, we have selected one option. See the business flow, so change it here. Okay. In case if you selected another one, it will go with another business flow like that. Okay. Based on your requirement, you can change it. See, observe this one. See, this flow decision activity very frequently using in our implementation. See, observe this one. See, I have automated one website in login page. In that login page, my bot, first by using that URL, my bot will open that website. Okay. After that, I have to log on to that website by using credentials. Okay.
Sir,
Sometimes,
what does bot mean?
see, bot contains, it contains the metadata. So it contains set of actions, sir. The step-by-step manual process added in that bot. Okay.
Okay, sir. Bot full form?
That is a robot, sir. Bot, that's it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. See, observe this one. See, I have opened that one website. See, open the one website by using URL, trying to log on to that website by using credentials. See, sometimes due to that, see, server issue, it will take more time to see, open that website. At that time, we are waiting by using delay activity. Okay. See, sometimes the credentials not yet validated properly. Okay. Due to that server issue like that. At that time, see, as a human, we are going to re-enter that user ID and password. Re-enter that user ID and password in the sense, see, that means what are the action you have performed previously that repeated, right? In the same way, your bot also must be repeated. Sometimes your credentials is wrong. At that time, we are say writing some other logic to change that say passwords. Okay, and re-enter that user ID and password. Okay, so at that time also we are going to re-enter that user ID and password. See, that means what are the action you have performed that repeated. So at that time, we are using this flow decision is activity. This flow decision regularly using in our implementation. Reminder. I will go with one more activity that is called a for each. It is also a loop. It will read an array, comma, list, and dictionary. At the time of asking that, say, interview point of view, so what are the different types of loops in the sense you can say that only while and do while. Okay. See, but for each, it is also a loop, but there is no initial value. Okay. No need to write that initial value condition increment or decrement. Okay. See, in this for each activity, it is reading that array, list, and dictionary. Everything already implemented in this one. Okay. See, observe this one. For each, I will go with home, go with the transactional process. For each activity. See, see, We know about that variable, right? A variable is the name of the memory location. It contains only one constant. We can store only one constant. See, observe this one. A is the variable. In that variable, we can store only one constant. It may be the integer constant, it may be the real constant, it may be the character constant, anyone, okay? See, that means, here we can store in the variable, always we can store only one value. But if you want to store that more than one values at that time, you must be create an array, okay? You must be create an array. B is called as an array, 10, 5, 18, 9, 13, 16. Observe this one. So B is called as an array. It contains similar data elements. Okay. See, observe this one. In arrays only, we can store that more than one values. See, here array index always starts from 0 and with n minus 1. See, this one you people remind this one. Array index always starts from 0 and with n minus 1. Okay. In array, we can store that similar data elements. Okay, observe this one. See, by using that for each activity, we can read an array, list, and dictionary. A list contains dissimilar type of elements. Okay. See, but array having that similar types. Okay. Array having that fixed size, list don't have the size. Remind this one. We can store n number of elements in that list. Okay. And dictionary, it is a key and value pair. In this one also we can store that n number of values. Okay. See, it will read the data. See, a dictionary is a key and value pair. Based on the requirement, we can read the values based on that key. At the time of config section, we will discuss about the dictionary. The list also I will discuss. No worries that one. Right now, we can go with the array. See, observe this one. I will go with the, so I will remove this default flowchart. Go with the data manager. Remove this default variable. Right now, drag and drop a sequence. Right click, set as start node. I will drag and drop, sorry. First of all, go with the variable panel, data manager, variable panel. I will create the variable is A. See, we are creating the variable. Type is called as integer type. This time in variable, we can store only one value. If you want to store the more than one values, you must be convert this variable into array type. See, observe this one. In this data type, see, you can see that int 32. After 32, there is no other symbols, right? There is no square brackets, right? So I will convert this variable into array type here. See, click here and array of, click on that one and see, you can select that data type. Right now, A is not a variable right now. A is called as an array. We can store that more than one values right now. See, observe this one. Drag and drop that assign. See, A is equal to, take the flower brackets, 10, comma, 15, comma, 8, comma, 19, comma, 25, comma, 30. See, observe this one. See, right now we're discussing about the for each activity, right? See, for each activity, it will read an array, list and dictionary. You can go to for each, drag and drop. See, in the for each activity, see, no need to take that initial value, condition, increment or decrement, okay? Simply in this for each activity, pass that array. A is called as an array, pass it here. See, in this for each activity, go to their properties, there is a current number, right? See, observe this one. Each and every array element is copied into this current number. Right now, I will drag and drop a while is the activity. And here, all the array elements I will display in that output panel right now. See here, current number. See, we know about the message box, right? In the message box, if you pass that single variable, see, there is no need of conversion. It will support any type, okay? But right line activity is not like that. It will strictly support only strings only, okay? See, here it is showing that validation error because my array is called as an integer array, right? Right now, dot, dot, toString, toString, see? Before execution in the output panel, check it, nothing here right now. So right now, you can see that in the left side panel, successfully read that all array elements, right? Just I will give that simple use case. Find sum of the given array elements using for each. This is the array. And one more. Find even numbers in the given array using for each. See, in this use case, fourth use case, you will get that output is only 10, 8, only 2 only, right? See, every array element you must be check it, whether it is even or odd. That means in for each activity, see in for each activity inside that for each, you must be drag and drop the if activity and current item divide with 2. In the if activity in condition part, that means what are the current number mod 2 is equal to 0. If it is true, execute in that if branch, display in that output panel like that. Okay, simple use case. See, just I will give that. I will explain one more use case with for each. For each activity 2. See, observe this one. In previous example, I have explained that integer array, right? I will change my array is called as a string array. Right now, array of, change the type is called as string. Click on that, okay. Array is called as a string array right now. See, observe this one right now. Take the flower bracket, double quotes, UiPath, comma, double quotes, studio, comma, double quotes, 256. In double quotes, I have taken 256 number, right? But it is also a string because it is in double quotes. See, activity. Right now, observe this one. I will drag and drop for each. Observe this one. Pass that array. A is called as an array. This time, this array is called as a string array, right? Here, go to their properties. You can see that it is saying that current text. Okay. See, right now, drag and drop the message box. Sorry, I will use that right line. I will pass that current text. Okay. Before execution, check it in that output panel. There is a previous execution result, right? Right now, click on that debug. Successfully read that array elements and displayed in that output panel. See, the for each activity very frequently using in our implementations. Okay. What are the use cases is given by me? You people try to implement it. Okay. Any queries?